Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Dr. D's. We are back with another video. So today we are going to go over these summons. Get excited guys. Wukong is finally here. I know a lot of you guys have been saving your shards for many months, and now you could go ahead and blow your load because my main man Wukong is here. He's definitely going to be a beast. Triple S tier hero. If you are struggling in Semra, struggle no longer because my main man has the antidote. He's got the solution. He is the problem solver. This guy's an absolute stud muffin of a booty clapper, guys. I'm actually pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie. And then we also have the Aries banner. You know, you can't forget my main man Aries. They're doing him the very next day, but then it gets even juicier. So I already made this video earlier and I was actually editing it. Then I saw this, so I was like, you know what? Let me remake this whole video because, oh my goodness. I've been saving my ancient summons for quite some time for this chick right here. It will not be a good day if I do not pull her. I mean, I'm expecting to pull her, but you shouldn't expect to pull anyone because you know how this game does your boy, especially me. They always love just bending me right over. So, you know, I'm expecting her, but I won't be surprised if I don't get her. I mean, I have like 200 something summons. Come on, Moonton. You gotta bless your boy right here. And then if I get Ardea, that would be awesome as well. But, you know, we're definitely shooting for Ingrid. I mean, oh man, we'll get to this banner after. Let's just jump into the Wukong banner first, because are we going to pity manipulate? Are we going to summon one copy of Wukong and then hop to Aries? I'm going to tell you what I think that we should do, right? But before we get into that, I did want to say that I hope all you guys have a very Merry Christmas. It is Christmas time. This is the best day of the year, excluding my birthday, of course. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but on the real though, this is definitely the best day of the year. I hope you guys get to spend it with family or friends or whatever you're doing. I just hope it's an amazing day. I really do. I hope everybody just really enjoys their day today. And it's actually nighttime right now where I'm at, but I'm in Hawaii, so you know the time zone's a little bit different, right? But let's go ahead and jump right into this. So we got my main man Wukong, Sun Wukong. First off, the main reason you need to summon for him is he's Sun Wukong. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? This guy is the man, the myth, the legend. I love me some Sun Wukong. I've liked him ever since I was a little kid. So anytime a game has a Sun Wukong or comes out with a banner for Sun Wukong, I make sure to get him. You know, he's about that life. And I love how they did his kit. Because, you know, when you think of Sun Wukong, you're thinking like, you know, he puts out his clones and, you know, he does some damage with the clones or whatever the case might be. But that's what his kit's all about. He's single target attack, multi-strike attack. The reason why it's multi-strike attack is because he has multiple clones striking at the same time. Let's go. Then he's also hard control, and he's also got the summon, of course. He's got a 2-block range. I'm not going to dive too deep into his kit, but like right here, he deals 70% damage 18 times to one enemy and inflicts stun. And then this is the range for it. So just keep in mind that with his clones, the third basic attack summons one Sage's clone. I think you would want to put a little bit of attack speed on him, just a little bit. Make sure he gets enough basic attacks to keep summoning these because they are a little bit squishy. I've been testing him on the test server, going to do a good video for that. We are actually going to do Kagiri for Sun Wukong, and I'm going to try and get it out tomorrow, or today I should say. But still working out the kinks. Let me just tell you, the test server, I mean, I'm kind of getting off track here, but the test server is just, it's a little brutal, guys, mainly because I have to upgrade artifacts, I have to upgrade gear, I have to level everyone up. I mean, there's a lot to it. It's a little time consuming, but I'm just happy that they gave me test server access, guys. So stay tuned for that video. But basically he summons these clones and it's within the ultimate's range. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be in the range of here. If you have a bunch of heroes laid out around this range, he's not going to be able to lay out any clones. So always keep that in mind when you're using my main man right here. And the fact that we are all getting him, as long as you have 200 summons, that's awesome. You know, I like how we're getting it guaranteed. And, you know, for those of you guys that blew your load last week and do not have enough shards to get him guaranteed, I hope you get lucky. It is Christmas, right? Maybe Moonton will bless you guys, but he's definitely got an awesome kit. I mean, most of you guys already know about this, so I'm not going to dive too deep into this, but his awakening tree is absolutely insane. I mean, this A1 is a must-have. The first time splitting hairs is triggered in each battle, allies within 2 tiles gain the monkey business. You know what I'm saying? The monkey business. All right. So we got the monkey business. This is awesome. This has Semra written all over it. And honestly, it could help you in a lot of other stages as well. Prevents death 1 time when the carrier takes fatal damage. Kind of like a Carnelian type deal. But it also dispels all debuffs on them. And restores 50% of their max HP. Holla at your boy. Let's go. That's awesome. We like the monkey business, you know what I'm saying? Then we come down here. We got the A3. Sage's clone has a 25% chance to inflict stun when dealing damage to enemies. That's awesome, especially for phase 1 during Semra. Then also on top of that, if the enemy is immune to stun, this is where it gets a little juicy, guys. All right. When triggered, it instead deals an extra 150% damage 1 time. If the hero has Golden Glare, he will also gain 1 stack of Sunder. Let's go. All right. And then we come down here to the A5. I think I'm kind of blocking it here. Let me move myself. There we go. Okay. So increases the damage instances of splitting hair by 18 and raises Undaunted Might's stack cap by 25. So this part right here, the fact that he's raising his Undaunted Might stack cap by 25, that's insane, because the Undaunted Might, each stack increases damage dealt to elites or bosses by 1%. Oh my goodness, A5 is the route to go. Unfortunately, a lot of us will not be able to get him to A5 anytime soon, and that's including myself. I only have 1 unpolished soulstone right at the moment, but it is what it is, guys. So right down here, after using splitting hairs, golden cudgel, I think that's cudgel. All right, just correct me if I'm wrong. I honestly do not know how to pronounce this. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, but we will call it the golden cudgel. The golden cudgel strikes trigger chance increases by 35% for 12 seconds. I mean, that is a very nice increase, a very nice A5 on a very nice hero. So we all know that Wukong is going to be absolutely insane, but that brings us to the bigger question at hand. What are we going to do about these 2 banners right here? I mean, of course we're going to pull for Sun Wukong, but are we going to pity manipulate? Are we going to pull Sun Wukong early or spend the 200 to get Sun Wukong? And then are we going to switch over to this banner? Or are we just going to keep pulling on the Sun Wukong banner? I've got the answer. I'm going to tell you right after this, all right? So first, let's go over my main man, Aries. So Aries, he gives Valkyra vibes, guys. I mean, he's basically got a lot of things that Valkyra can do as well, but he is part of the Watcher faction. He's also part of the Esotericist faction. I really like how they're implementing all these booty clappers into the Esotericist, into the Watcher faction, because the Watcher faction was lacking in the damage department for a very long time. And then they started adding more and more Watcher heroes. I mean, I think the reason why is because they ended up releasing Ingrid, and then they was like, what's the point in having this great Lord skill with Ingrid if they don't have the heroes in the faction that can actually pump out a lot of damage? All right. So I like how they added in Lucius, they added in Kagiri, they added in Callista, and then I believe Wukong, let me just double check that. I think he's part of the Watcher faction as well. Yeah, he's part of the Watcher faction and the Nightmare faction. That makes it really nice. But then we got Aries, he's also part of the Watcher faction. So they're definitely beefing up the Watcher faction, which really makes me want to pull Ingrid even more now. I'm going to be very disappointed if I don't pull her. I'm kind of like excited. I'm going to lose sleep tonight thinking about if I'm going to pull her or not. But you know, hey, this guy definitely has a decent kit. I feel like, me personally, I don't need him. He's not going to change my account. I already have Valkyra. You know, he's got the multi-target attack. He's got the range boost. Same thing Valkyra has. And then even right here, the attack range goes up by 1. And then on top of that, he can hit airborne units, which makes it very nice. He does have something a little interesting. This right here, the Unrelenting Will, during the ultimate triggers Destiny's Decree 1 time every 5 seconds, dealing 70% AoE magic damage. The Destiny's Decree, it's kind of got that Idril thing happening, but it's just not going to be as good. but it locks onto one enemy anywhere on the battlefield, dealing AoE magic damage one time to the target and up to 5 enemies around it. It's got a little AoE, but the main thing is he can hit from anywhere on the battlefield, which makes it very nice. But it triggers only one time every 5 seconds, so that's kind of doo-doo, right? But nonetheless, kind of cool that they added that into his kit. Me personally, I like Valkyra's kit a lot more, mainly because she has the revive. Revive is very good. When I look at this guy's kit, since Valkyra is so good in Guild Wars, I think he would also be good in Guild Wars. But at the same time, I won't know until I test him. So we'll see. We'll see how good this guy is. But we also have Setram. Setram, we know Setram's about that life. We know Setram's a very good hero in the game. He's part of the Infernal faction. If you have a good Infernal team, Setram's definitely going to play a key piece into doing some booty clapping for that squad. And the thing that makes him so good is this range. Not a single marksman till this day has a range like this. He's got the best range in the whole entire game with a very good ultimate. His ultimate is absolutely insane. I mean, his range gets increased. That's the first thing. Second thing is he just shoots really fast, right? He shoots really fast, does a high amount of damage. A very good hero in the game. But me personally, where I'm at in the game, keep in mind I am at the end game. Since I am in the end game, I only use him for 2 things. There's Lord of Sticks. He's really good for Lord of Sticks. He's triple S tier for Lord of Sticks. It's going to be very hard to get triple S tier without my main man Setram. Setram will make that a lot easier for you. And then I also use him for Void Rift because, I mean, shoot, you can use, when you got a range like this, you could use him for a lot of Void Rift stages, right? But even with Setram on here, I mean, man, it does make it a little tough, but I think that Wukong's Awakening Tree is just too good to pass up on, and he is a limited time hero, guys. He's limited time. We won't have another crack at him for like probably 8 months to a year from now. So with that being said, I just feel like you need to go for as many copies of Wukong as you can. Aries can wait, or Aries. I don't know why I keep calling him Aries. Aries can wait. And, you know, you could probably pull him on an Ascent banner or whatever the case might be. If you have Divines, by all means, go ahead and try for Aries. But I just feel that Wukong is just that good. But then we come over here. Oh, man. Oh, we got my girl Ingrid, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. She is one of the best heroes in the whole entire game. Oh, man. I could so see myself not pulling her. I hope I pull her. I hope everybody gets blessed. I was excited for the Wukong banner, but I'm getting him 100% guaranteed. With Ingrid, I'm not getting her 100% guaranteed. So I'm a little nervous about this, to be honest, but very happy that they are coming out with it. I've waited long enough for this. I want Ingrid. I need Ingrid. Hopefully I could get Ingrid, and I hope all you guys get Ingrid. I hope all you guys had a Merry Christmas or have a Merry Christmas. And you guys let me know what you guys are going to do. Are you guys just going strictly for Wukong? Are you guys going to do pity manipulation? Try and get Aries as well? What is your guys' plan? Hit me up in the comments. But that's all I got for tonight's video. You guys have a great rest of your night, and thank you for making it to the end.